Kings breaking through center, led by Johnson. He's straightened up by Guhle just inside the Raider line. Guhle takes possession of the puck and comes up the near side for Stanek. Ritchie comes in with a bump on him. Stanek now at the penalty box doors, fighting for it. Ritchie knocks his way free for Greg down the left wing side. Greg throws it across for Ritchie and just missed him or he was away. Ritchie on the cycle for Greg now to the left of Chayka. Greg at the top of the left circle. Nice move to get around Stanek and keep it onside. Left it behind for Ritchie at the left circle. He'll send it down low for Johnson, and Johnson got filled in by Guhle to the right. Outside he goes on the backhand. Shillow back to the left point for Guhle. Across to Aquilon for a one-timer. Scores! Remy Aquilon lets it go from long range. And the Raiders lead 1-0, 6 minutes and 51 seconds into period number 1. Of Kruger, one back to Guhle at the right point. Down for Weisblatt on the wall. Spins it back to Guhle at the top. Guhle with room to walk into a shot that goes off a body and into the mesh. And when Kaiden Guhle takes a shot, it must be back to the point for Weisblatt. Weisblatt over for Guhle at the top of the right circle. Guhle will wait and now carry down the near wall on Highland. Guhle straight armed against the glass but wins the battle. Back to Weisblatt at the right point. Weisblatt and Guhle trade places. Down the right wing wall, Weisblatt into the middle. Vitelli couldn't shoot as his stick was tied up. Weisblatt collects the rebound. Back to LaVenture at the left circle. To the right side for Guhle. Guhle waits for traffic. Outwaits a shot block and comes to the middle. Now shoots through traffic. Kruger the pad save. LaVenture on the far side. Back to Guhle at the left point. Quickly across to Weisblatt at the right. Weisblatt down low. Back out front for Vitelli. A shot save. Rebound was swept away from Stanek. Stanek gets it back to the right point for Guhle. Along the top he goes. For Weisblatt down the right wing side, that pass eluded him and his Herman and played it up the board. Zimmer to the line. Guhle holds in from the left point. Guhle sends this back down low for Herman. Herman escaping the back check of Hammett, comes out the right wing side and turns on a dime against Froggy. Back down low for Sanders as Highland staples him to the backboard. Sanders still fighting for it and wins the fight. Back to the left point he goes for Kaiden Guhle. Guhle along the top of the umbrella on his backhand. Watched by Zimmer. He'll fire through traffic off a body. Rebound. Sanders scores! Herman set the screen. Kruger couldn't corral the rebound, and Sanders has his second as a Raider. Another point shot by Kaiden Guhle creates that one, and the Raiders have their lead back.
Wow, really good job by Kaiden Guhle on the inside of that Brandon Wheat King blue line. He just puts the brakes on and just freezes the
to the right of Chayka. The Raiders on the penalty kill for Great Canadian Oil Change. They turn the puck over, but nearly get it back. Zimmer up the left wing boards for Ward at the left point. Across to the right point for Ritchie. Ritchie fires through traffic, blocked by Guhle. That stung him. Another try. That one hit Highland. Ritchie slap pass across. A one-timer by Zimmer. Snared by Chayka with a trapper. And not a moment too soon as Kaiden Guhle is now in a world of hurt. Yeah, and the Canadian World Junior Brass might be watching this game with no small amount of nervousness. Wheat Kings. Up the right wing side, Thornton cuts in at the line, got stood up by Guhle as he dumped it in. Around the boards, Goldsmith on it for the Raiders. Frees it up for Sanders, and Sanders will send this right up the middle and in on Kruger from long distance. Penalty kill for Great Canadian Oil Change for another minute and 31 seconds. 5:20 left in the second, a 3-2 Raider lead. Eric Pierce. Pass across, bottled up by Guhle. Pierce is offside, and as he touches up, long range. Guhle takes the handoff from his goaltender. 12:20 left in the third. Shots are 24-15 for the Raiders, having a little bit of a hard time getting set on this power play, which has 1:05 remaining in it. Weisblatt over the right wing wall. At the bottom of the right circle, carrying around the net. Throws it back up front. He just missed Stanek. And Guhle will have to hurry back to center ice to take this away from an on-rushing Pierce, and he will. Guhle winding it up down the left side. Dodges the check of Janelle. Driving past Froggy. He stops up and sends it around the boards beyond the reach of Stanek, but right to Weisblatt at the right circle. Weisblatt spins this on to Vitelli at the right side. Back to Guhle in the middle of the ice. Guhle waiting for traffic. Goes to Weisblatt at the right circle. Weisblatt across for LaVenture fan on the one-timer. Shillow for the Raiders wins it cleanly back. Guhle at the top. Across to Aquilon for a one-timer. Scores! Remy Aquilon's got another one from the same spot! And the Raiders have their lead back with 8:18 remaining in the third. A near-action replay right down to the men who set it up. Shillow to Guhle to Aquilon to the back of the net.
Yeah, another great play here by Guhle. Gets it across to Aquilon, and then it's a quick shot. Just fire it towards the goal, but perfect pass from Guhle, and it's just a wrist shot, and it just goes down low. And
tape of Ritchie. Ritchie over the Raider line, hands it off down the far side. Zimmer shot save, rebound, scores! Ritchie knocks it home. And we're tied at 4 with 3:40 to play in the third period. And if the Raiders faithful were angry before, that's not going to improve their mood any.
No, it's certainly not, but a nice shot here by Ritchie as Brandon was able to work their way down into the Prince Albert Raiders zone. And
the right wing corner, backhands into the middle for Vitelli, a shot. Kruger with the blocker save. Guhle in from the left point, swats this down low for Stanek. Around the net and back to Weisblatt at the top of the right circle. Weisblatt making moves. At the bottom of the right circle now, curling back, waiting for an opening. He'll go back to Guhle at the right point. Guhle across to LaVenture at the left circle. LaVenture throws this towards the goal, tipped wide by Vitelli. Vitelli bounces this back to the left point for Guhle. On to LaVenture at the left circle. LaVenture spins it back to Guhle. Guhle across to Weisblatt. Room to walk in. Weisblatt throws it across. LaVenture fires, punched away by point. Across to Weisblatt at the right circle. Weisblatt down the wall. Waiting for an opening. He'll curl back at the bottom of the circle for Guhle at the right point. Across he goes to LaVenture at the left circle. LaVenture backdoor feed. Now tip through to Guhle. Guhle fires, saved by Kruger. Rebound to the line. Guhle swats at it, can't keep it alive, and it's out to center ice. Beeman lots of room to gallop. He'll drive wide to his left. Guhle chopped that by Zimmer, but stays on the puck. Leaves it for Vitelli at the left circle. Vitelli shoots from a bad angle. Kruger squeezes the post and hangs on for a moment. It looked as if Vitelli might have caught Kruger in exact. Kaiden Guhle now to answer for the Raiders. He'll start wide to his left. Guhle walks in, shoots, scores! Kaiden Guhle's 2 for 2 in the shootout this year, and the shootout is tied at 1. So now Ritchie to put the Wheat Kings back.
Nice heads-up play there by Guhle. He just gets his head up, and he was shooting the whole way. There was no deke there.